Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sequel here and welcome back to our video. We're going to open this one up with the fight with Zatanna plus League of Anarchy against Dr. Fate. It's gonna be your usual Zatanna plus League of Anarchy. The only catch is that our tag-ins are gonna take longer, so we're not gonna be able to just spam tag in and out to generate power for Zatanna, so it's gonna be a bit slower on that regard. Also, this man can deal a reasonable amount of damage. His dot damage is still not scaling, and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, I'm happy the dot values are the same as in normal, but I'm just saying this might be worse as soon as they update the game. Because usually when you get constant dot damage from the enemy, it scales with their attack, but it doesn't seem to be the case here. Zatanna using a special 2 again. I got lucky with the power steals, also got the free special here. Special 1. There we go, we also power stole on that. Special 2. No power cost in the third special, though no power steal, so that kind of sucks. We got the power steal here. We care far more about the damage buffs than the percentage health damage, because we're gonna deal a lot of damage with the League of Anarchy anyway. So 13 mil looks nice, but it doesn't matter. It's like 2 hits from Harley or even 1 hit if it's the third hit of the combo. Special 2 power stall again. We also survived tanking the super move, which is great. Our special 2. And no power steal. No power steal again. Third special. Yes, finally power steal, but this took a long ass time. Like, you should be ideally done with the Zatanna thing so much sooner than this. You should ideally be at 2 minutes on the clock done with that. Harley in here, we also triggered the infinite power from the Puppet of Zatanna, which is not necessarily desirable or ideal. Also, I'm not doing super move on Harley. I know it gives me a lot of damage, but at the same time, we barely have any time and we need to put all our remaining power generation into stunning the enemy. Because we can't generate power, because yet again, I'm gonna tag in here. It's gonna take so long for Harley to get back in the fight. Maybe I should have used Raven here and just be done with it. It's most likely what I should have done, but we used Zatanna here, so it's gonna be a little bit lackluster in terms of damage. Raven, I think, I'm not sure at 3 stars, but at 4 stars, I think I know for a fact her darkness will last long enough to the point where you can tag back in to reset it. Though the Raven on the secondary count doesn't have pierce, so she would most likely not survive sitting the full duration of the required tagging against Dr. Fate anyway. That we fell a bit short of damage here. Another special 2 in there, the last special 2 of the match, and yeah, he's gonna be chilling with some health left, sadly. We did the best we could. Maybe we would have gotten better luck on Zatanna power steals. It would have been fine, though the luck was fine, or that was about average luck. It was just not meant to be. But still, we did a reasonable amount of damage to him, and we'll get back to that guy in a second. For now, we're gonna fight Boss Green Arrow over here. With Raven plus Banshee. Puppet of Zatanna on Banshee. I think on Raven as well, though not sure. Nah, it might not be on Raven. I don't even know what artifact I do have on Raven at this point. Actually, I have no idea. But yes, Banshee back in there. Second special. Enabling some burning. Special 1, disabling some abilities. Our special 1. Funny enough, there's you get 2 negative effects for first having an ability disabled by your specials and then having all the abilities disabled by the Puppet of Zatanna. Because somehow the disabled effects that you previously inflicted on the enemy before disabling all of them exist separately. And the second effect is like only for the 2 ones that were not previously disabled. Which is good. Definitely good. Not gonna make a huge difference, just interesting how that works. We lost the infinite power, but that's fine. Maybe I shouldn't have tanked the super with Banshee. Like, I knew for a fact she would survive, but as we will come to see in this fight, she could have used a bit more health. Third special in there. Third special again. I have a level 4 Puppet of Zatanna, and with this team I seem to be able to reliably enough keep the infinite power. And with Power Girl in there, I can just tag her in. Oh, here I messed up badly. You shouldn't tag in like that. Like, I was like, I have unblockable, there's no problem, but the enemy decided to use a special one. I tagged in, which he was gonna use that, like, that's fully my fault. And here I used the special one too fast. The third special too fast, and he was still on the ground. And the animation missed him, and then he proceeded to kill me. That's as far as the Zero Bench Raven team goes, and I do believe that this would have definitely been enough to finish this fight, but it is what it is. We would have survived if I didn't tank the Super with Zero Banshee, but yeah, a little bit late for regrets. The best girl, Power Girl, will do her best here to deal some damage. By the way, the artifact is quite decent. We have the Necklace of Atlantis at level 1, and it's going to stop the power generation of the enemy and give you a bit more power generation. And for a level 1 artifact, though it might not scale well, but for a level 1 artifact, it does the job surprisingly well, because you'll have a lot of artifacts, especially the power drain, power steal, power reduction, power lock things that are literally not properly functioning unless they're like level 10 or very high level. This artifact will obviously function better at higher level, but it's going pretty well from level 1, which I do appreciate. By the way, I randomly dropped that, still haven't spent any money on both of the accounts on this soul rates. Yeah, keep comboing chopping his ass, comboing chopped again. Third special again. And Jacketman deals a lot of damage with the Puppet of Zatanna. We've seen that a million times at this point. And they do get somewhat of an improvement with upgrading it. Like, most characters do benefit from the upgrades of Puppet of Zatanna, because they are going to more easily inflict the negative effects. But the Badminton team doesn't really care about the negative effects, because they bring their own. They're gonna have the... they're gonna already have the maxed out attack value from this. But what is going to matter is that we sometimes apply a bit more often the damage increase against target debuff when we use our specials. So there's a damage increase that's happening more often, which is okay. It's not gonna be a game changer, but it's some improvement, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be it for Green Arrow. And we barely killed him, but it was a reasonable amount of damage we had to do there. I was not even sure my team would be able to do it. And this fight is another fight for entertainment purposes. I'm playing this like garbage. You should not use this team. I have a team available to kill this man, but I was like, okay, let's see how Flash goes with the Puppet of Zatanna and how easily he can stack it. And he's gonna have to kind of stack it alone, because we don't really have much in terms of other negative effects we can inflict, except for the ones from Puppet of Zatanna. And I was like, his special one is good enough animation, only costs 1 power bar, and his third special is real fast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the special 1 spam until we get enough negative effects to trigger the infinite power, which is a mistake, by the way. I should be using the special 2 to get the infinite power, which is something that I'll realize afterwards and start doing. Get infinite power there for a moment, but we sadly lost it. Cyborg's gonna get in there and tank the super move. I don't know why I kept comboing, chopping and stuff. I don't know what the logic behind that was, because if he died, that would have been great. If he didn't die, it wouldn't have changed nothing. So yeah, I'm not sure why I wanted to wait for the full tag and duration there. I get hit here because he simply had a special available before mine was. Again, gets hit there. I feel like there's a lot of bugs with Just Like Flash. It's special 2 not stunning every single time, even though it has more than 100% stun chance. He's tagging taking longer than any character in the game, and being the only character that takes longer to tag in. And I think he might also have a very, very slight higher cooldown on specials. Special 1 in there, trying to inflict another negative effect. We've been trying to make this work for 2 minutes, but this could have happened so much faster if I just spammed the special 2 to start off with. I'm gonna cycle in between them here until I'm sure I got all the negative effects stacked up. Stunned, so third special again. Another third special. This is how we play this team. This is as far as it goes. I know, very, very interesting, very engaging gameplay. This is how it goes for every single team. Should you use this team? No, use your basic attack hits, you animal. You have Just Like Cyborg in that team. This team is not made to use specials. They do it from time to time because it's convenient, because they have high combo, but I'm not building any combo here because I'm not using basic attack hits. Don't use this team. This is absolute garbage. I just wanted to see how it looks, and it looks a bit weird because this special animation is kind of made to travel a bit longer distances, but now it looks like he's headbutting his belly and then coming up and giving him a punch in the chin. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. This is terrible, by the way. Goodbye!